gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome in as we get ready to rock and roll here for the season finale of the Best of the Best Tour. Dirt Street Stocks live from Knoxville Raceway, ready to rock and roll here on the evening as all these drivers out on the racetrack, ready to rock and roll. They're ready to rumble here in this one as we get them set, we get them rocked, and we get them ready to get to battle here in this one. You get a good look right there at the 327 ride, the Brad's Wraps Adrenaline Racing Machine. That is the always fast, always dangerous driver of Joe DeVries. Right there behind him, the House of Speed NLR Papa Mike Promotions Machine. That is the 16 ride. That is Dustin Hennigan. Hennigan looking for a great drive here as well in that 16 JR, the 16 Junior ride. To see the extended warranty #1 ride, Jared Murphy rolling out there on the racetrack as all these drivers get ready to rumble, get ready to go to battle here this evening. I welcome each and every one of you into the broadcast, into the stream. If you haven't, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button as we get ready to set these drivers loose. Oh, this could be a ton of fun. This is going to be a good show. This is going to be an amazing race, and we are ready to go to battle here in this one. Knoxville Raceway, the place to be here this evening is my boy, Ty Dickinson, coming in with the heart reaction. Jake Stefanski coming in with the heart reaction as well over there on Facebook, coming in showing the love. As Jake says, how do I get in on this league next season? Jake, all you gotta do is join the Discord. I'm not sure if Ty Dickinson and the boys are going to be doing another season or not, but I can definitely get you the link to the Discord here if you want to join in on these guys' action for Sunday evenings here on PeaceMaker Gaming. I'm sure Ty and the boys will have something cooked up for us here in another season here for the Best of the Best Tour. As things coming to a close here in a quick hurry, the racing action going to come to a start here in just a little bit. The season coming to a close, though, even quicker, as this is the final race of the season, and it's going to be it's going to suck, that's for certain. It's going to suck. Next season will be a while, but I'd be happy to have you. Absolutely, Ty. It'll be a little bit, but I'm sure Ty and the boys will get something together. They'll get something brewing, and we'll get something rolling here for Sunday evenings or some other day throughout the week. Once again, here is my boy, Colby Ely. Colby coming in with that like on the stream. How are you, Colby? Colby coming in, mashing that thumbs up here on the broadcast. How are you, my boy? Colby coming in, hitting that thumbs up here in the broadcast as we'll get these drivers ready to rock and roll. We'll get them ready to go to battle here. See that 16 JR ride. Dustin Hennigan still rolling out there on the racetrack, getting laps in, continuing to work on his car, continuing to make it better and better lap by lap by lap here, making sure they got something perfect here for the start of this feature event as practice coming to a close. Quick hurry. We're going to get ready to go. Jeff Dickinson with that heart reaction. Jeremy Snyder coming in with that heart reaction as well. Papa Mike, what's good, Papa Mike? Papa Mike says, hey, what's good, Papa Mike? How are you, my boy? How are you? How you doing today? Papa Mike coming in with that heart reaction as well here on the broadcast as woo! Chat, this is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some good racing action here. Knoxville Raceway, always such a good show, such a good race from lap #1 right down to the checkered flag. We're going to see some wicked racing action out there on the racetrack, and these drivers got their work cut out for them. A good-sized field, a lot of laps, and a lot of tough competitors to try to deal with out there. The 07 ride looking for a good run here is Christian White in that 07 ride. Looking for a good run here in this one as well with the 57, the DWR machine. That is Jeremy Akins rolling to a stop down the bottom side of corner #1 and 2. T-Jack Tyler Jackson coming in, says Black Diamond, tough. Black Diamond, tough. You know it as my boy, Skylar Pruitt. Are you kidding me, Skylar? Skylar coming in with the love here. The 1,000-star dono says, thanks for the host. I got you, Skylar. I got you, my boy. No better place to be. No better place to be than right here. Live with you guys, enjoying some racing action. And huge shout out to my boy Pruitt coming in, not only with that heart reaction, with a 1,000-star dono. Let's get a hashtag Pruitt up in the chat here for Skylar Pruitt coming in with the big love here in this one. The 1,000-star dono coming in with the big D of the day. We're going to actually pin that one right there. We're going to pin that bad boy as Skylar coming in with that big D of the day right there in this one. As we'll see these drivers roll out onto the racetrack here. Qualifying going to get underway. You see the 96 ride right there of Skylar Pruitt rolling out onto the racetrack is Pruitt getting ready to rock and roll here from Knoxville Raceway. This 96 ride. He's looking fresh. He's looking good. He's looking very, very fast here, and he's ready to rock and roll here. One of those dirt street stock ringers. This is what he runs in real life, so he gets to bring in a little bit of the real life experience he has here with these dirt street stocks into the simulator, and that continues to drive him and get him faster and faster. Lap after lap after lap continues to help build and grow not only his iRacing career, but also his in a real life racing career. Last year we saw Skylar have a very, very great season. A lot of great finishes, a lot of wins, and a lot of great runs. We saw him there at the Boone Nationals. Looked very, very strong, looked very good there as well. I do believe making the A main feature event there in the street stocks and putting himself up towards the front of the field and having a good run and a good showing there out of his 96 ride in the real life racing. Joshua Ely, the Milner Media and Designs number 09 ride, the 09 laser engraving Papa Mike Promotions ride out there on the racetrack. The 09 machine of Joshua Ely, always so good, so fast here in these dirt street stocks, especially here at Knoxville. Currently second quickest in qualifying. Bradley Means with the 0B ride, currently our pole sitter here in this one. We see Colby Ely in the TNT Racing 09 laser engraving PeaceMaker Gaming Papa Mike Promotion 06 ride out there on the racetrack. We see Grady Urban and his Sipes Landscaping Studio A Hair Salons and number 43 machine rolling out there as well. Chris Hill, the 5H, the Gawky Floyd Consulting Dirty South Speed Shop ride rolling out there on the racetrack as Rob Stefanski. Rob coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream. Kimmy Peters coming in with that like as well. My boy Anthony Karth coming in with that like and the share. How are you, Anthony? How are you, Kimmy and Rob? Hopefully you guys are having yourselves a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Sunday, and we're ready to rock and roll here with some great racing action to finish off this weekend as Brandon Blackman gonna jump up into position number 4 here on the speed charts. The Wild Child looking to have himself a good run out there in the 28 machine. We see Seth Castle in his Adrenaline Racing Gawky Floyd Consulting number 4K ride rolling out there on the racetrack. He's going to be looking to be a force to be reckoned with here this evening. Bobby Murray in the 88 ride here this evening. The 88 machine of Bobby Murray trying to have himself a great day. A new looking paint scheme on that ride. Looking fast, looking furious out there on the racetrack. Unfortunately, no times here for Wayne Pierce, Matt Fletchel, Bryce Dickinson yet. Ty Dickinson did join the server, but unfortunately for Ty, he is not going to be a part of the show here this evening. Just moved and unfortunately does not have internet yet, so tough break there for Ty Dickinson. But Brycey Bear, I'm not sure what Brycey Bear's doing out there. He hasn't gotten his time in yet, but we'll be looking for him to roll out onto the racetrack. Is right now the 0B of Bradley Means, the Brad's Raps Gawky Floyd Consulting and number 0B ride with the quick time here in qualifying, looking very strong this evening as he's going to be looking to try to finish this one off and be the reflection of perfection. Is my boy Jason Gunnels. Jason coming in, showing the love. What is good, Jason? Jason coming in with the like, the share, jumping up into the comment section as well. The yo, what's up, Jason? What's up, my boy? Yo, Dylan Murray with the like and the share on the stream as well. What's good, Dylan? Dylan Murray coming in, smashing that thumbs up and that share button as well. Ty says Brycey Bear is having PC issues. Oh my, when isn't Brycey Bear having PC issues? We do see him out on the racetrack though. That beautiful looking yellow ride. Looking very strong out here as the Grip Hackney Live NLR Papa Mike Promotions House of Speed Heartland Harley Davidson NH Lens and number 84 ride looking for a great run here this evening. What's up, player? What's up, Dylan? How are you, mister? How are you? How you doing? How's your day going? Hopefully you're ready for some racing action here in this one. Starting a GoFundMe to get him a new PC. I don't know. He might need more than a GoFundMe for a new PC. That is for certain. That boy needs a lot. He needs a lot, unfortunately. He needs a GoFundMe for a haircut, maybe a shave as well. You know, he needs a lot of work, that Bryce Dickinson boy. I'm over racing after last night. Oh no. Oh no. What happened last night, Dylan? What happened last night? Give us a story. Yo, John Belnado Jr. coming in. I probably said that completely wrong. Belnado? Probably murdering it. John coming in, though, smashing that thumbs up here on the broadcast. As Ty says, old Dylan Murray is tired from racing without power steering. Oh, who wouldn't be tired of that? Who wouldn't be tired of that? As we get ready here to rock and roll, starting on the pole in heat race number 1, rolling out there with our official iRacing pace truck. We're going to get ready here for our first heat race of the day. As out in front, it's the 0B, Brad's Raps. Cocky Floyd Consulting get a Dirty Bro Racing. I don't know what that says on the side of it, but the 0B ride of Bradley Means going to start here in that pole position. To his outside, it is the NH Lens House of Speed number 16 ride of Dustin Hennigan. The 4K is Seth Castle, Skylar Pruitt there as well with Grady Ehrman. Chris Hill, Matt Taylor in the Black Diamond Mafia number 15 ride. He's got Dylan Murray, his teammate there to his outside. Christian White and Bryce Dickinson bringing up the rear of the field as we are quickly Green Flag Racing here in heat race number 1, live in our season finale of the Best Tour here from Knoxville Raceway, as Bradley Means is going to lead lap number 1. So Means out in front, leads that first lap here, trying to open up a little bit of a gap here, a little bit of breathing room between himself and that 4K of Seth Castle. Is Castle right there trying to reel him in, trying to stay right on his back bumper, continue to try to breathe down the back of his neck as Bradley Means out in front, gonna lead another lap. Castle in tow with Dustin Hennigan. Henny right there in position number 3, and Grady Ehrman up 4 spots on the racetrack, working the outside lane here around the 96 of Skylar Pruitt. This is for the 4th, and I do believe the final transfer spot. That's exactly what it is, as this is the battle for that 4th and final spot right now. Grady Ehrman going to jump up and take that spot away from Skylar Pruitt, so that moves Pruitt to the outside of a transfer spot, looking in as he's got Chris Hill, Dylan Murray, Matt Taylor, and Bryce Dickinson right there in tow, trying to catch up to his back bumper, trying to shuffle him a little farther backwards as they would love an attempt to jump up here and snag that final transfer spot away from Grady Ehrman. But Ehrman looking very, very strong here in that 43 machine as the Dark Side Racing Sipes Landscaping Studio A Hair Salon ride there in position number 4. I believe all will be transferring. I do believe all will be transferring as well. I don't think we really had a massive field. I don't think we had 30-plus cars. I think we were more around the 22, 23 drivers. So I do believe everybody will get an opportunity here in the feature event, which means these drivers, every single spot out there on the racetrack is another lane forward that they could be starting here in this feature event. So every spot is going to mean that much more to be able to work yourself to the front of the field, to be able to give yourself a great starting position here at the beginning of our feature event. And that's what these drivers are going to be hoping for. They're going to be hoping for that good starting spot, to have themselves a good evening. They don't want to be middle of the pack here. They don't want to be in there right in the hornet's nest here at the start of this feature event where anything can happen. And that's why Grady Ehrman forcing the issue here. A little bit of contact between himself and Dustin Hennigan as they battle now for position number 3. We see that white flag fly one more time around here as the 0B of Bradley Means trying to pick up the checkered flag here in heat race number 1. Means is going to lead us down into corner number 3 for the final time. Nice and easy out at corner number 4. He's going to drag race with Seth Castle back to the start-finish line, but it's Bradley Means picking up the win here in heat race number 1. Seth Castle, Grady Ehrman, Dustin Hennigan, Skylar Pruitt, our top 5 there in that one, as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 about to get underway as these drivers going to get loaded into the sim and ready to rock and roll for our second heat race of the day. As Papa Mike says, I agree with you, Aaron. I knew you would, Papa Mike. I knew you would. Brycey Bear, he needs a haircut. He needs that shave. You know, get that little cat scratch there off his chin and his upper lip, and you know, he's got to hope for a little bit of that one. As we're gonna get ready here for heat race number 2. Joshua Ely in the Papa Mike Promotions Miller Media and Design 09 Laser Engraving 09 ride. Gonna start there in that pole position. To his outside is the 28 ride of Brandon Blackman. Starting in position number 3 in the 1 machine, that is Jared Murphy. To his outside in the TNT Racing, Papa Mike Promotions, PeaceMaker Gaming 06 ride, that is Colby Ely. The TDTV ride of James Murphy starting there in 5th with Jeremy Vaughn. To his outside, Jeremy Aikens, Joe DeVries, and Bobby Murray bringing up the rear of the field in the 88 ride. As Joshua Ely quickly sees that green flag fly, he is out in front and looking to try to pull away here with heat race win number 2. He knows if he can pick up this heat race win, it can put him on the outside of the front row here in our feature event, as Ely right there gonna click off the first lap here of heat race number 2 as Brandon Blackman and Jared Murphy in tow. But Jared Murphy starting to feel a little bit of pressure as here comes his brother James Murphy down to the inside. James is gonna slide up in front of that one ride, looking for a little bit of a bump here and some extra momentum. As here comes Jeremy Vaughn into that picture and into that battle right there for position number 3. Colby Ely sliding backwards here a couple spots early on in this race, but he's right there trying to hold on to position number 6, trying to work himself back towards the front. As a little contact between the 88 ride of Bobby Murray and that 327, the Adrenaline Racing. Brad's wraps and number 327 right at Joe DeVries. DeVries slides back to the rear of the field here, looking for something to jump up and around this 88 ride once again. As Joshua Ely continues to lead the way. He's got about half a second lead now. Half a second advantage in that Raggedy Ranch number 09 ride out in front as Brandon Blackman in the Black Diamond Mafia number 28 ride there in position number 2. James Murphy there in 3rd now has the NLR Heartland Harley Davidson Papa Mike Promotions number 3 ride. Down to his inside is the 3 machine, the Iceman, trying to work himself up towards the front of the field here as he's looking to skate up and clear this one ride of Jared Murphy for that 4th position, and looking to try to go after that TDTV ride of James Murphy in front of him. Back there behind him, though, the 6th ride of Colby Ely, unfortunately starting to run into some more issues here as he's got that 57 ride of Jeremy Aikens working to his inside as the Dirt Warrior Racing ride, the DWR machine of Aikens trying to jump up into that 6th position. You do see Joe DeVries being able to jump up and make that pass back around the 88 ride of Bobby Murray as out in front. Ely continue to just hold that lead, continue to keep himself out in front as Dylan Murray says, Drew pole of the heat. Steering wheel fell off. Oh gosh, lost power steering before the B. Made the show from the back and start and parked for the feature. Got home about 3. Oh my, that is a long night, brother. That is a very, very long night and a tough break when you can't really race. You can't really do much out there on the racetrack except for just hang on to it and try to keep the car pointing the right direction. But good work being able to advance from the B main into the A main. Unfortunately, never fun having to start and park your race car. Joycelyn coming in, showing the love here with that heart reaction on the broadcast. How are you, Joycelyn? As we do see that checkered flag fly, Joshua Ely picking up heat race win number 2, win over Brandon Blackman and James Murphy right there, as we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go here for our A main feature event. Mama Bear coming in, showing the love as well. Mama Bear with that heart reaction coming in, some mashing the heart reaction here on the stream. Says, hello, my boy Aaron. I'm sorry I'm a little late, Mama Bear. Doesn't matter if you're a little late. It's just, I'm just happy to see you in here. I'm just happy to see you in here. You can always be late. You can always be fashionably late. It doesn't matter. As long as I see you in here, it's always A-okay. We always love seeing you in here. Even if you got to miss it and come back and re-watch it when we're not live, that is A-okay with me as well, Mama Bear. As long as you get to see the boys out there racing, as long as you get to enjoy some of the action here on PeaceMaker Gaming, that's all we look forward to. Dylan says, got my start money and came home. We will fix it and be back next week ready to rock. That's all you can do, brother. That's all you can do. Well, of course, it's always when it happens, you know, first week probably for you. First week get there on the racetrack, running into those issues where you had all off-season to, you know, see if there's something wrong with it, see if there's something going astray in that car. Of course, you can't get out to a racetrack, you can't really run it, you can't really race it to see if that power steering is going to hold up or if anything could hold up throughout the regular season. And unfortunately, none of us are rich. We don't get a brand new race car every year with all brand new parts, and even sometimes those brand new parts go astray as well. Yo, Tim Taylor coming in, showing the love, says, I'm here. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Timmy. What is good, my boy? What's good, Tim? I dropped the ball. It's a 3-minute warm-up. My bad. It's all good. It's all good, Matty. It's all good, my boy. Listen, all we need is 3 minutes. That's all we need. It's 3 minutes up in here as Mr. Fletchel coming in with that heart reaction here on the broadcast as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we get ready here for our main feature event in just a few more moments, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button as we get ready to rock and roll. We get ready to go to battle here in just a few more moments. We're going to be right back here as we're going to get a quick drink into us and we're going to get ready for this feature event. Once again, shout out to my boy Skylar Pruitt coming in with the 1,000-star dono earlier in the stream as well. Huge shout out there to Mr. Pruitt and good luck to him out there on the racetrack as he's looking to have himself a good run here this evening. Currently going to start probably around the 9th position on the racetrack. I don't have the official scoring here, the official lineup yet, but all I know is we're going to run into some great racing action here. Knoxville Raceway, always so good, always so fast, having these drivers duke it out lap after lap after lap. They're going to put on one amazing show here for us in this one as we get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to rock and roll. As my boy Ty Dickinson says, I want to personally give a shout out to the league sponsors, Apex Designs, 56 Graphics, 09 Laser Engraving, and Michael Dickinson over there at the E&D Farms coming on board and making all this happen. Says, thank you all for what you do. Ty, we thank you, brother, for always coming in and making these leagues and, you know, having to deal with all the drivers, having to deal with everything. So it is what it is. I'm super hungry. Gotta see what Mama has cooked. Hopefully tamales. Tamales? Wowzers. Tamales, eh? Tamales. I don't know about that one. Give me some tacos. Tamales are a little bit out of my out of what I want to do. That Michael Dickinson was Papa Mike Promotions, but E&D will do too. See, you need a middle initial in there somewhere. One of them, at least one of them. Michael J. Dickinson, Michael J. Fox, I don't care what you switch your name to. One of them need to add a middle initial or two into there, okay? They're making this very, very tough for me up here because I never know which Michael Dickinson you're talking about. Or at least one of them change it to Mike Dickinson or something. My gosh, you guys are making me work up here too much. As we get ready to rock and roll, our main feature event about to get underway as these drivers get loaded into the sim. You're staring at our pole sitter. That is the 0B of Bradley Means. To his outside, the 09, that is Joshua Ely. Seth Castle, Brandon Blackman there in row number 2 with the 43 of Grady Ehrman there in 5th. He's got a 65 ride of James Murphy to his outside as we see the 16 JR of Dustin Hennigan and Jared Murphy bringing up row number 4. Starting in position number 9 on the racetrack, it is the 3 machine of Dylan Murray. Into his outside, the other 3 machine, that is Jeremy Vaughn. So it's 3 squared, rounding out our top 10 here in this one. Then you see Bryce Dickinson in the 06 of Colby Ely bringing up row number 6 on the racetrack. And then we see Chris Hill and Jeremy Akins, Joe DeVries, Matt Taylor, Bobby Murray, Christian White, Skylar Pruitt bringing up the rear of the field in the Black Diamond Mafia number 96 ride as we are going to end all the anticipation with our feature presentation as we are quickly green flag racing here from Knoxville Raceway. Our season finale of the Best Tour is underway. Bradley Means out in front, but he's got Joshua Ely and Seth Castle right there on his back bumper. Is nice and easy out at corner number 4. Lap number 1 is going to go to the 0B ride as Bradley Means leads the first lap of the evening. The 4K right there in position number 2 as he works to the inside of Joshua Ely. Ely stuck up there on the outside lane here in that Milner Media Design 09 laser engraving ride as he's trying to hold on to position number 2, trying to stay right there to the outside of that 4 ride. He's looking to maybe try to cross him over here down the front straightaway. Unfortunately, couldn't get that bottom lane away from the 4 ride as the Adrenaline Racing Machine right there. And here comes Dustin Hannigan. Hannigan working himself towards the front of the field quickly in this one. Already up 3 spots on the racetrack, now looking to pick up another one as he works to the inside of Joshua Ely. Grady Ehrman right there rounding out our top 5 is Brandon Blackman back a couple spots here in position number 6. Then we see James Murphy, Jared Murphy as it's Murphy squared, and the 3 squared right here rounding out our top 10 is James Murphy, Jared Murphy there in 7th and 8th. The 3 of Dylan Murray, the 3 of Jeremy Vaughn there in 9th and 10th, and then you see the Heartland Harley Davidson Papa Mike Promotions House of Speed NLR number 84 ride of Bryce Dickinson right there on the outside of the top 10 looking in. Joe DeVries up 4 spots on the racetrack early on in this one. He finds himself there in position number 12 with Colby Ely, Chris Hill, Jeremy Akins right there as well in that battle. As here you go, here comes Christian White, the 15 of Matt Taylor in that Black Diamond Mafia number 15 machine, the Majula Safe Speed Shop Sweet Victory Apparel ride right there in position number 17. Bobby Murray and Skylar Pruitt bringing up the rear of the field here as Pruitt back there in the 19th position at the back of the pack here in this feature event, as at the front of the pack it's the 0B of Bradley Means. Means continuing to lead the way is now Seth Castle under fire from the 16 of Dustin Hannigan as Hannigan continues his march to the front of the field. Looking to go up 5 spots here as he now makes the pass on Seth Castle. So move Castle back to position number 2 and Dustin Hannigan. Hanny up into position number 2 and now he's trying to hunt down and catch our race leader of Bradley Means. Means have been seeing this red hot number 16 ride work himself through the traffic and towards the front of the field here, and he's already looking to close the gap and get to the back bumper of our race leader. Means may have to be a little bit harder on his car, a little bit harder on those tires now, as he's going to have some tough competition right there on his back bumper as you see the 4K of Seth Castle continuing to try to work back to the inside here of Hannigan as Hannigan's pushed it a little bit deep here, a couple corners. He's gotten into that inside berm, made some contact with it, really upset that car, and it's scrubbed off quite a bit of speed here on him. In the 4 ride of Seth Castle's been right there trying to make a hole, trying to make that advantage and trying to get back underneath that 16 ride that time through corner 1 and 2. He hits it perfectly though as Hannigan's going to give himself a car length advantage between himself and that 4 ride of Seth Castle. Now he goes to work trying to hunt down our race leader. Grady Ehrman hanging out back there still in that 5th position. He's got a little bit of a gap to the car in front of him, a bit of a gap back to the cars behind him as he's sitting here waiting patiently. As now you see Dustin Hannigan trying to use the outside lane here, so some drivers trying to change up their routines here. Some different lines starting to become a factor. That inside lane, though, always so fast. But as this race continues to go on, he gets a great run there out of corner number 4. Bradley Means slipped up off the bottom side, opened the bottom lane up for this 16 ride. And now Dustin Hannigan looking to take this race lead away. So Hannigan down low is going to send it into corner number 3. He's going to hit the berm. That may wash him up the racetrack. It may give Bradley Means a look underneath of him. A little bit of contact there, but they're able to keep it pointing the right direction as we get a new race leader here at Knoxville Raceway. Dustin Hannigan to the point now as Henny jumps up and takes that lead away as the 16JR House of Speed NLR Papa Mike Promotions ride jumps out in front here at Knoxville Raceway. Bradley Means now back to position number 2 as Seth Castle, Joshua Ely, and Grady Ehrman trying to track him down. James Murphy, Brandon Blackman Jeremy Vaughn, Dylan Murray, and Jared Murphy rounding out our top 10. Here is Bryce Dickinson right there on the outside of the top 10 looking in, as you see Chris Hill up the racetrack there in the 5H ride as Joe DeVries working himself towards the front there in position number 12. He's got Colby Ely down to his inside. Chris Hill back there in 14th. Christian White in that 15th position as Jeremy Akins, Matt Taylor, Skylar Pruitt, and Bobby Murray bringing up the rear of the field as out in front, up 6 spots on the racetrack. Currently, our hard charger, and he's got nowhere else to go but victory lane here on the evening. It's Hennigan who continues to lead the way here in this one. It's Dustin Hennigan out in front. Bradley Means trying to hold on to position number 2 as now he's trying the outside lane here, looking for a big run. That's going to open up the door down low, though, for Seth Castle to try to jump up here and get that Adrenaline Racing, Dark Side Racing, Cocky Floyd Consulting number 4 ride up into position number 2. Joshua Ely hanging right there as well as we see our first caution flag of the day fly. So our first caution flag is going to fly here as it looks like Jeremy Akins having some issues here. Looks like Colby Ely, Bobby Murray also may be collected in this one, as it looks like it's going to happen right here at the 06 ride, the TNT Racing ride. It's going to get a little contact there, slides sideways down through corner number 3, and unfortunately for Jeremy Akins, nowhere to go, gets a piece of him there, and unfortunately for Bobby Murray, he gets a piece there as well. As some good hard racing right here, and unfortunately things just close up in a quick hurry as there's a little contact between Joe DeVries and the TNT Racing Papa Mike Promotions PeaceMaker Gaming ride right there. Gonna knock that rear end loose right through the slick stuff. Just gonna send him sideways into the corner. He's got that car locked up. You see Christian White diving down low underneath of him, trying to get out of the way. Unfortunately here, Jeremy Akins nowhere to go as the 06 slides right up in front of him, and he goes sideways, and here comes the 88 ride going to come in and clock him as well right there into that driver's side door, as we will take another look at it here and see if we can get a good look from Jeremy Akins' perspective as we'll jump right on board here with the Dirt Warrior Racing ride and see what he sees here from the helmet cam of this number 57 ride. Sends it in there, and then all of a sudden, here's the 06 parked sideways right in front of him. He's trying to slide up and hopefully out of the way, or hoping the 06 slides up to the outside wall. Unfortunately, not enough room for him, and gets a good piece of him right there as we will get him stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to Green Flag Racing as Ty Dickinson says, Dustin Hennigan, slow down some. Yeah, give these other drivers a little look at you here. Give them a taste. Let them see if they can jump up here and make something happen. Let's see if they can give you a run for your money here. You know, don't just drive away with it. Give them a chance out there. Give them a chance, Henny. No, I'm just kidding, brother. You keep doing you out there on the racetrack. As we are back to Green Flag Racing quickly. Dustin Hennigan sees that green flag fly. He's going to jump up and clear the 0B of Bradley Means as he heads down into quarter number 1, just looking to hit his marks perfectly, looking for a good run here out of quarter number 2 to give himself a little bit of breathing room. Seth Castle trying to hold on to that 3rd spot as he's got the 09 of Joshua Ely to his outside, and you see the rest of the field right there as well. 2, 3, 1 throughout the field here as you see James Murphy up into that 5th position now as he works to the outside of Grady Ehrman. You see 4 wide back there just for a split second as the 07 of Christian White poking his nose underneath of Jeremy Vaughn, the 3 ride of Dylan Murray, and the 28 of Brandon Blackman as these guys still 3 wide now. They're going to go 3 wide as the 1 ride trying to work himself to the outside there as well. Looks like that's going to close up. That hole is going to evaporate, but he's going to find another way to try to poke his nose into that fun at the middle of the field, and slowly but surely see 1 driver coming back into the picture here just on the outside of the top 10 looking in. It's Skylar Pruitt, that 96 ride looking strong here, currently back there in the 12th position, working to the inside of his Black Diamond Mafia teammate, the 15 machine of Matt Taylor. Is Taylor right there in that 13th position. They battle door to door here as they got a lot of 2 wide and 3 wide right in front of them. A little contact, hang on to it, the Black Diamond Mafia 3 ride of Dylan Murray getting a piece of the 1 of Jared Murphy, getting super loose down the back straightaway and almost took out the owner, the boss man, one of the guys with the plans here, the Black Diamond Mafia leader. Is the 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt right there almost got some heavy contact, almost went around. He's had to play catch up here and trying to get that car back underneath of him. That also hurt Matt Taylor, as now he's going to slide back a spot as the 57 of Jeremy Aiken's going to slide up in front of him. Now he's getting under fire from the 5 ride of Chris Hill as well, as Hill trying to jump up and around that 15 machine. As out in front, it's all Dustin Hannigan. Hannigan continuing to lead the way here, 0.8 of a second. Out in front over Bradley Means, Seth Castle, Joshua Ely, and Grady Ehrman as our top 6 has basically stayed the same. Jeremy Vaughn now up into 7th in the 0-7 rider. Christian White, now the hard charger out there on the racetrack, up 11 spots on the track, and he finds the 0-7 machine up into position number 8, and he's not done yet. He continues to try to work himself closer and closer to a top 5 here in this one. It's the 0-7 up 11 spots on the racetrack, having himself a great run here late in this race. As we're going to quickly jump into a PeaceMaker Gaming. Crank it up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we crank it up here on PeaceMaker Gaming. Ride of Joshua Ely going to slide backwards here just ever so slightly as Grady Ehrman trying to find another gear here, trying to jump up into position number 4 as they go 3 wide back here for that 3rd spot. The 4 wide is Seth Castle up the racetrack here, and they're going to go 3 wide here for a split second down through quarter 1 and 2. As out in front, it's all Dustin Hannigan. Hannigan continuing to lead the way here in this one. Hanny looking very, very good, very strong out there on the racetrack with only 7 more laps left to go. Dustin Hannigan finds himself with a good lead, a solid lead, over 2 seconds now, working on 2.5 seconds between himself and Bradley Means. As Means trying to hold on to position number 2. He's got a bit of a hornet's nest back there behind him. It's Seth Castle, Grady Ehrman, Joshua Ely continue to battle for that 3rd spot on the racetrack. Christian White up 13 spots on the track now, up into position number 6 in that 07 ride, having himself a great run and a great day here at Knoxville Raceway, as he's went from the 19th starting position now into position number 6 and trying to reel in our top 5. James Murphy right there behind him in position number 7 as Jeremy Vaughn in that Heartland Harley-Davidson NLR Pop Mike Promotions ride there in position number 8. Jared Murphy trying to hold off the 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt as Pruitt goes for the slide job there in corner 1 and 2 as Skylar Pruitt trying to jump up into position number 9. Jared Murphy trying to hold on to it. He's going to go for the slide job. I don't think he meant to, as Pruitt's going to give him a shot in the back bumper right there as the one ride hit that inside berm, shot up the racetrack hard into the outside fence there. Hopefully not too much damage to either of those rides. There's another slider right there from Skylar Pruitt. Perfectly pulled the one ride, cuts down and crosses him back over down out of corner number 2. Matt Taylor right there in the 11th position trying to get that autism awareness and number 15 ride, the Black Diamond Mafia machine, up inside the top 10 here, as well as he finds himself in the 11th position. Jeremy Akins, Joe DeVries, Bryce Dickinson, Colby Ely rounding out our top 15 with Bobby Murray, Dylan Murray, Brandon Blackman, and Chris Hill rounding out the field here in this one. But it's all Dustin Hannigan as Hannigan continues to lead the way here. He's going to click off another lap as only 2 more laps left to go for this 16 machine, and he's out to a 2.5 second lead now between himself and Bradley Means. He's just hoping, waiting for this white flag to fly as he wants to see that white flag be displayed, this time down the front straightaway, as only 1 more lap around Knoxville Raceway for Dustin Hannigan to pick up the season finale win here in the Best of the Best Tour, as he's going to lead us down for the final time this season into corner number 3. Nice and easy, some lap traffic there in front of him, but he's going to hold it down on the bottom side as out of corner number 4. It's all Dustin Hannigan here in the Best of the Best Tour season finale, picking up the checkered flag in the dirt street stocks live from beautiful Knoxville Raceway. Hannigan getting it done and picking up the win with Bradley Means there in second. Grady Ehrman coming home in position number 3. Seth Castle and Joshua Ely rounding out our top 5, but it's all 16 Junior as the 16 ride of Dustin Hannigan's gonna park it up here in the Knoxville Raceway victory lane. What a run and what a drive right there for that number 16 ride. Bradley Means there in second, and Grady Ehrman coming home in third as our top 3 get lined up here on the front straightaway. They're gonna get ready to jump up into the booth here for some post-race interviews. Man, what a run and what a drive here by all these drivers, man, putting on a heck of a show. Hey, Aaron, peace out, bro. What's good, Craig? What's good, Mr. Deacon? How are you, brother? How you doing this evening? Peace out, bro. What do you mean, peace out, bro? He's in, bro. Are you leaving? Where are you going? Everyone, follow, like, share. Absolutely. Craig Michael Deacon couldn't say it better. Everybody, if you like that racing action, if you guys enjoyed the show, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow and subscribe button if you're watching over on YouTube. Craig Michael Deacon with that like on the stream. Trevor Doyle coming in with that thumbs up as well here on the broadcast, as we will get ready to jump up into the broadcast booth here with our top 3 finishers. Tyler Christensen, who is winning? It was the 16 ride of Dustin Hannigan who was winning and who ended up winning this race as he parks his ride up here in victory lane. We'll get ready to pull him up into the broadcast booth. Hey, Dustin, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. Taking a copy?
Yes, sir.
Dustin, man, what a run, what a race. Take us back through this one as quickly you're able to use that inside lane, work yourself up towards the front of the field. You had a lot of fast cats to pass there at the front as you had Joshua Ely, Seth Castle, Grady Ehrman, Bradley Means to try to get around under the green flag conditions, and you're able to make those passes, get out in front before we saw our one and only caution flag. The field gets restacked back to your back bumper. You have Bradley Means back to your outside. You're able to hit that restart perfectly, just hit your marks and keep that car rolling out there perfectly on the bottom side of the racetrack as you pick up the win with a commanding lead in a dominating fashion here is out of 3 seconds across the line between yourself and Bradley Means.
Yeah, I screwed up in qualifying. I hit a fast lap but got in the wall. Heat race, I went to the top, got passed and fell back. And then at the feature, I was just gonna roll the bottom, try to squeeze under them, just keep it slow and fast.
Absolutely. Well, there wasn't a whole lot slow there. It was just a lot of fast out of you as you were able to just keep on hitting your marks, keep on hitting that inside berm there perfectly. We saw you a few times after you got around Seth Castle. You were trying to go to work, trying to figure out a way to get around Bradley Means. You hit that inside berm a few times, really got the car out of balance, almost opened up the door for Castle to get back to your inside there. You're able to close that door and hold them off, but held you up there for a little bit, but it was all for naught as you were able to just find that groove, find the way that you need to get back out in front here and be able to pick up a very big win here in our season finale of the best tour, man. Take us back through that incident and how tough it is here to just keep on hooking that inside lane without making that contact with that inside berm and really making those mistakes out there on the racetrack.
Yeah, hitting the berm really hurt. I thought Seth was gonna get back under me, but during the warm-up session, I turned my fastest lap, and the fastest lap, running the top 1 and 2 in the bottom. And if I knew I couldn't get under him, I was just gonna go up to the top and try to set him up, cut down under him, get in the 3 and 4.
Absolutely. Well, we also have word here from Ty Dickinson. He says that you failed your tire test, so you're DQ'd. You also have an illegal carb, illegal shocks, and light on the scales as well. I know he's just messing with you, but definitely dominating fashion, a dominating win here, and you're able to pick up the win in the season finale here of the best tour. You parked that ride up here in the Knoxville Raceway victory lane. What does it mean to you to not only be able to get a win at such a nice racetrack, such a historic racetrack like Knoxville Raceway, but knowing that you're able to get it done here in the season finale and being able to hold off a lot of very, very tough competition?
Yeah, it feels good. There's a lot of fast guys in here. Joined the season, the last 3 races, which I joined sooner so I could maybe compete for the points championship.
Absolutely, definitely would have been a contender there in the points championship. I know Ty and the boys will probably try to go to work here, try to get something figured out, maybe another season on the horizon here for the best tour, and hopefully we'll see you right back out there on the racetrack and in competition early enough to try to pick up that championship as well. But Dustin, a great run and a great drive. You parked that 16 right up here in victory lane. Who would you like to thank for such a strong performance here this evening?
Everybody at NLR, House of Speed, you for broadcasting, Ty for putting on a good league and for letting me join it.
Absolutely, brother. Well, Dustin, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the great race. And we can't wait to see you back out there in the next one.
Thank you.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our race winner, Dustin Hannigan. Is Hannigan coming home picking up the win in this one? As we'll get ready to pull in our second place finisher, Bradley Means here, as we'll pull Bradley in for his post-race interview. Hey, Brad, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. They get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Brad, man, a great run, a strong showing here for that 0B ride, but didn't look like you had much out there on the racetrack for that 16 ride of Dustin Hannigan here in this feature event, but you're able to bring it home still in position number 2. A lot of fast cats back there behind you. When you look through the field, you see Grady Ehrman, Joshua Ely, James Murphy, Skylar Pruitt, a lot of these fast drivers deep in the field here and back there behind you is going to feel at least a little bit better. I know you want to be up here in victory lane, but losing to Dustin Hannigan, who was absolutely hooked up here this evening, has got to feel pretty dang good.
Yeah, Dustin had that thing on a roll. I'll give it to him. I don't think anyone was going to get remotely close to him. So props to him. He did really good that race. Yeah, I mean, I'll take home a second. I was just came home from a Disney trip and had to leave work early today, so come home race this. I mean, I'll take it. I wasn't expecting to get second, but I mean, take what you can get.
Absolutely. A very good run, a very strong show here for you. You're able to lead a lot of laps here, not only in your heat race, but here in the feature event as well. You know, what was going through your mind there is I don't know if you run a mirror or not, but if you have a mirror out there, seeing that 16 run, I'm sure you were probably looking at the relative, seeing Hennigan slowly but surely work himself up into the top 5 and then through the top 5 and right there to your back bumper, and then knowing that you're trying to hold him off, which could be the pass for the win here this evening. You're trying to give him enough room, trying to race him clean, but also not trying to give up that spot, as you knew that 16 round was possibly going to be that car to beat tonight.
Yeah, I seen he didn't start too far back, but I knew I was gonna hold him off for a little bit. But then once I seen him just slowly coming up, I was like, yeah, I know he's coming. So he got the bottom fair and square, and I just tried to regroup and follow him, and then he's smooth. He just kept going and going. So he just took away from us and just ran away.
But you're able to hold on and park that 0B ride up here in position number 2. A very good run, a very strong performance here this evening for you, Bradley. Who would you like to thank for the strong run here this afternoon?
I'd like to thank my guys at DSR, or I guess it's 30 Bird Racing now. We all made a team change name. So I'd like to thank all them guys. I'd like to thank Mama Bear, Ty and Black Diamond Mafia for putting on this league. So thank them. Thank you, Matt, for building the setups for each car. Yeah, about all.
Beauty. Well, Brad, a very good run, a very strong performance here out of that 0B ride to finish off the season. A great run and a great drive here for you. We look forward to hopefully seeing you back out there in Season 3, if we have a Season 3 here of the Best Tour, which I'm sure Ty and the boys will get to work and try to get something going there for another season. And hopefully we'll see you back out there on the racetrack and right back up here having these good runs and joining us up here in the broadcast booth.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Yes, sir. You too.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our second place finisher, Bradley Means. As Means comes home here in position number 2. A great run and a great drive right there for the 0B machine. Yo, what's good, Theodore? How are you? How is your channel growing? My channel's growing perfectly. I don't know about Twitch, but everything else is always growing. Twitch is just a hit or miss. I don't really stream too much over on Twitch or really worry too much about the Twitch channel. It's more or less for the viewers that don't have Facebook or YouTube, but that's mainly what we focus on is YouTube and our Facebook channels. But everything is good and good to see you, and welcome to the PeaceMaker family. Welcome to the PeaceMaker Crew. Theo, Dre coming in, showing the love here in this one, dropping that follow button. As we get ready, we're going to pull in our third place finisher, our third place driver, waiting patiently here in this one. We're going to pull Grady Ehrman up into the broadcast booth. Hey, Grady, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Grady, man, a great run and a strong performance here for you. We saw you up inside the top 5 here pretty much all evening long as you were hanging on to that 5th position for a lot of laps, just kind of cruising there. Had a bit of a gap between, the 4 cars in front of you, the rest of the field back there behind you for that first run, and then after that caution flag, go back to green flag racing. You're a little bit more on top of the game there, trying to jump up, trying to mix things up here, and slowly but surely you're able to find yourself a way around Joshua Ely. Then you find a hole to jump up and get around Seth Castle to pick up this third and final podium finish on the evening. Definitely a very strong car, a very good run for you, but do you think maybe if you would have pushed it a little bit harder, a little bit farther, what'd you need out there on the racetrack to maybe jump up there and make that pass late in this race against Bradley Means, and seeing if you had anything there for Dustin Hennig?
Dustin was out of the picture. Maybe Brad in a couple laps. I mean, I could have ran the car harder, but I just started to get in the groove on the bottom. The new update kind of threw me a curveball because you got to be so touchy with the throttle now. You got to keep the car a lot straighter, and that's not really what I'm used to. So just kind of, I finally realized that I need to not flat-foot it all the time and actually let it coast in on the bottom, and it started to work the last few laps and just kept on doing that and got around 2 good cars, so
Absolutely.
that's about it.
Absolutely. Definitely a couple tough cars, a lot of tough competition out there all evening long, and being able to find those couple spots late in this race when every little inch, every little mistake comes into play there. And we saw you guys battling hard back there for that third spot on the racetrack. Is you, Seth, and Josh a few times back there, 3 wide, battling door to door, and continue to just try to not give up that spot, not give up that couple inches you needed out there on the racetrack. And you're able to just make it work and find those spots late in this race. Take us back through, probably how much fun you guys were having out there, even though you were racing for not the win, no money, but just running for good pride and good fun out there on the racetrack, back in that 3rd, 4th, and 5th position out there throughout Knoxville Raceway.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. It's always fun racing with teammates, especially Brad, because going in that last corner, I always race Brad a little bit differently than I race everybody else because he's a good buddy of mine. So he thought I was gonna door him coming into that corner, and I was thinking about it. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's always a good time.
Absolutely. Always a good time. Always even better when you get to be up here in the broadcast booth and parking your ride up there on the front straightaway. Grady, who would you like to thank for a great run and strong performance here in the season finale of the Best of the Best Tour?
Everybody at DBR, Dirty Bird Racing, Bradley Means, Seth Castle, James Stockton, Joe K, DeVries, his last name is a bit difficult to pronounce. Kyle Householder, even though he's retired 9 times out of 10. Definitely Blake Doyle, he's a character. Sipes Driveway Ceiling, Sipes Lawn Care, Studio A Hair Salon, Roth Excavating, Juju Sweets, Ty for putting on the league, you for streaming it. It was definitely a good league. Sucks that it's over so early, but yeah, man, that's about it.
Absolutely, yeah. Unfortunately, season coming to a close here in this one. They always seem to run out quicker than you expect. These weeks get clicked off in a quick hurry, and we'll be hoping for the call and hoping for the opportunity to get in a 3rd season here with the Best of the Best Tour, and hopefully we'll see all you guys back out there on the racetrack, elbows up and beating and banging lap after lap here in season 3 of the Best of the Best Tour. But Grady, a great run, a great drive, and a great season here for you as you finish it off with a 3rd place finish here tonight. Congratulations, and we can't wait to see you back out there on the racetrack.
Thanks, man. It's always a blast. Thank you.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too, man.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, give it up there for our 3rd place finisher. Grady Ehrman is Grady coming home here in position number 3. What a run and what a drive there for that number 43 ride as he's able to work himself up into a podium finish here and having himself a great night at the racetrack. Yo, shout out to my boy Warren Samoy. Warren coming in with that like on the stream. How are you, Warren? Warren coming in with the like. Craig Michael Deacon, Trevor Doyle coming in, showing the love with those thumbs up as well. I appreciate you boys coming in, showing the love here in this one. Matt Fletchell says, I'm just here for the nachos. You just here for the nachos, ladies and gentlemen. Well, brother, enjoy those nachos because I'm sure they're probably pretty tasty. They're probably pretty good. I love nachos. A little nachos and cheese. Creme de la creme right there. Mama Bear says, awesome job, Aaron. You are the best. I appreciate you, Mama Bear, coming in, showing the love. Coming in, showing the love here in this one, being one of those subscribers here on PeaceMaker Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you guys want to help us out a little bit more, whether you're over on Facebook or over on YouTube or Twitch, you can hit that follow button or join button, become part of the exclusive PeaceMaker Sub Club here today. An exclusive group, some exclusive opportunities, and some awesomeness over there with the Sub Club, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Unfortunately, though, that is going to do it for us here in this one. We're going to try to get some other streams in here. I don't know what we're going to be doing, but, over the next couple days, we got a couple days off. We might be trying to do some Call of Duty streams, maybe get some MLB 24 in there. We've been kind of grinding that off stream the last couple days, so been having fun with that. Been, just playing some MLB, which has always been nice. Always fun to play a little bit of sports games, especially with the MLB season getting underway. But, it's always home for us up here on the mic, up here in the broadcast booth, giving you guys the calls for all of the racing action. We'll be back here tomorrow evening with more racing action as we get 2 big races tomorrow evening. We get the Throttle Down Motorsports Enduro Series back underway, and we also get the Hometown Hero Series back tomorrow night as well for their second race. So lots of racing action here in the next couple of days, and we look forward to seeing all of you guys back here in the broadcast booth and cheering these drivers on. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Everyone coming in with the likes, the comments, the shares, any of the new followers, any of the new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys all back here tomorrow evening. Peace out for now, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out for now, baby. Woo! What a run, what a race, and what a show these guys just put on for us.